Will, welcome back, welcome home. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm delighted. It's good to get it done and be back where it all started for me.
You've spent 5 years at Cheltenham since you've left town. It was obviously a big decision to leave there. What made you want to come back to Huddersfield?
Probably looking at the environment as a whole. Obviously, disappointing just to miss out on the Premier League, but what's been created here behind the scenes, the squad, but also the staff. It's a place where people develop. That was clear from the outside looking in, and obviously speaking to the club, was made even clearer to me. So that was a major factor, really.
You obviously made the decision that you fancied a different challenge this season, and there was lots of interest in you. What was it about Huddersfield compared to other places that made you think that this was the right place for you to come back to?
Like I just said there, the way the club develops people and players in an environment where you're going to sort of get the best out of yourself. You're going to be given every tool possible to do that. That was the major thing. I'm 26 now, so I think it's a massive platform for me, a great opportunity for me to kick on. That was the major factor behind it, really.
It's obviously somewhere you're aware of, familiar surroundings. We've just been on a bit of a tour of Canalside, and it's changed a little bit since the last time you were here. Is that nice for you to come back to somewhere that you feel comfortable in?
Yeah, it's nice. It almost feels like a bit of a full circle in 5 years to walking back around it. Yeah, it's nice. Home comforts almost, but it didn't really play a massive factor in the decision, really, to be honest. It's an added bonus, but it didn't affect the decision, really. That was solely, all emotion aside, looking at the club and is this going to be the best club throughout my development, and that's what I think it will be.
Yeah, you're obviously a Town Academy graduate, so there's a few familiar faces in the staff at the club, but also in the playing staff as well. Dwayne, Lewis and Scott were a few years younger than you. Do you think that'll help you settle back in that bit quicker, the fact that you know a few people around here?
Probably, yeah. Knowing what Dwayne's like, I'm guessing so. I'm sure it won't take long to settle in anyway, but I don't know if that's a good thing, knowing Dwayne or not, but we'll soon see.
You left back in 2017, as you said, and you were 20, 21 at that point, and you're 26 going on 27 now. What's the difference in Will Boyle, the footballer, now? What can Town fans expect from you with all that experience behind you?
It was a lot of difference. You can start by looking straight away at the hairline, I guess. In the 5.5 years, that's deteriorated a little bit. But no, I've changed definitely as a player and a person. Obviously, you're going to, in that time, you're going to mature. I've improved a lot as a player, which is why I'm sat here now, I guess. But it's down to the Town fans to make their own opinion of me. I'm sure some will be good, some will be bad, but that's football, isn't it? So I'll let them make that decision.
You've had a fantastic campaign before joining now. You're League Two team of the season. You're the captain at Cheltenham as well. How has that given you the confidence to go on? Is that one of the reasons why you fancied a new challenge, to test yourself at a different level? Yeah,
I think Cheltenham's on a smaller scale, similar to what's happening here. I think it's fair to say that Town are punching above the weight, especially last season. We've done that at Cheltenham for the last couple of seasons now, and for them to kick on even further would be really difficult. That's no disrespect at all. But now, for me, to get an opportunity at this level is massive, and it's something that I'm going to do in the most I can every day to take that opportunity.
You're coming into a team with Tom Lees and Matty Pearson in there, who are experienced people at this level, big careers behind them. Are you looking to learn from them and expand your game from there? Because you are only 26, and that's still a great age for a centre back.
100%. Looking at the likes of Tom Lees, Matty Pearson, there's great experience there. And by the sounds of it, all the characters in the dressing room are characters who want to help people. So I'll be buying into and tapping into the knowledge of all of them 100% and learning whatever I can from them all.
You've obviously had a lot of conversations with Lee Bromby throughout this process, and obviously the dressing room will come into it, as well as playing for Carlos and the club as a whole. Is there anything that you could tell us about those conversations that sort of tipped your mind to coming back here?
Yeah, a massive part of it was, I've said it already, but the focus on development that happens here. That's not just players, that's staff as well. That's something that I'm looking to continue doing, and I don't think you never stop learning. And especially at my age, I think it's key that I get into a fresh environment which is going to stretch me, and also I'm going to continue learning on the pitch, off the pitch, and that was a massive factor behind it, really. Yeah.
Well, you've obviously signed really early into the window, which is great for both parties and shows a real desire from both the club and yourself to get the deal done. You get to have a bit of a break now and then come back for a full pre-season. Is that going to set you up the best way possible for next season?
Yeah, I hope so. That'll be the plan anyway. Yeah.
Is there anything about rejoining the club that has stood out to you especially at all?
Like I said, there obviously is an emotional attachment here. I was here in the academy, in the development centre when I was 8, 9 years old, and I joined the academy again at 15, and we're here for 5 or 6 years. So there is an emotional attachment here. But I tried my best when making this decision to put that aside, to try and make the best decision for my career. So I am looking forward to hopefully getting out there and showing that now I'm back as a proper first team player. So that's a good part of it, yeah.
Well, thanks for your time and congratulations on the move.
Thank you.